Let's expedite, actually. I feel compelled to immediately go for the highest power thing I can. Enemies have 2 to 3 abilities. Enemy strength plus 5%. Enemy strength grows plus 4% per loop. Bonus resources of 80%, as well as max amount of resource 30%. See the standard effects for the warrior after the fact. Let's have a look at what we can do with the picks here. Ruins. This existence of this this existence of this civilization ended long before the Lich's curse. But its remains can still be of use to you. Gives a basic resource shard when passing through it and spawns a scotch worm every 2 days. New item. Gotta get it. Let's drop the chrono crystals, because I did want those off last time. Don't know how they managed to worm their way back in. I think I will take the warrior again, but our new thing is going to be the new expedition. We'll go here as soon as I can get the what am I looking for? The intel center. All right. Really? Already? Good piece of weaponry. Little bit of healing, little bit of vampirism. Not going to turn that down. Will be replaced exceptionally quickly, to be clear. This I'm looking to put here. What are the new abilities? Oh, right. Each of the slimes is probably going to have a new ability. Hang on. Let me check those as soon as I can. I do want to get some groves down so I have things to fight. That's a rock, not a mountain? Yeah, I know. I want the rock up here, and then I'm going to want the mountains in the plus sign next to it, and then I want 4 rocks, 5 mountains, makes the mountain peak. I kind of want to get the groves down. These are rat wolves, right? I want to fight the rat wolves. And I'm also going to need some extra equipment. I don't want like a stretch that I don't think I'm otherwise going to be using much. Can put those down. Mountain. Get the count at 10%. Surprisingly high on counter for a ring, I would have thought. Slightly higher max armor. I don't think the 1 higher max health is worth the resources I will otherwise get if I just let that trash itself. Same with this shield, I think, actually. Hey! Ruins. So it has to be on the path. Gives a basic random resource shard when walking through it. Spawns a scotch worm. Okay. So... let's go... here. So my ultimate goal is put another grove there and then a blood grove here and then have a ruins strip. But then this is a very combat heavy strip, so I might want to hold off on as many other things as possible. You don't need mountains for the big mountain, do you? No, you don't. It's any combination of mountains and rocks. But I'm not specifically holding off on doing it with 9 rocks, because I don't know if I'm going to get 9 rock cards before I have to leave this battlefield, because it's the 3rd expedition. Ah, the monster abilities I'm going to be able to get. Growth. We'll look at it in just a sec. Ah, got him. New ability. Viscous Body. When hit, gives the attacker thick slime debuff. Negative 10% to the end of battle. Does not stack. Rough. What if I put a road lantern here? Try and limit that spawn a little bit. A ring of vampirism, attack speed, and defense. I prefer that to the counter. Quite highly at the moment, in fact. Another weapon with evasion. Don't mind that. Rock there. A lot of these meadows still holding out for a treasury. Ooh, that's a lot more defense. Thank you. Okay, Scotchworm. Living. Has a soul. Archer. Takes part in battles on adjacent tiles. So has a ranged combat, which puts it in the third row. Negative 30% damage in the second row, negative 60% damage in the first row. So ideally, it looks like what you want to do is put Scotchworms up at the very start of a series of fights that you're about to do, so that you encounter them first. Retreat, 40% chance to flee instead of being killed. So yeah, you do want to fight them early. Units damage is multiplied by a percentage of missing HP. Cool. Archer in close combat, and it's got the negative 60% damage for it. Absolutely slew the enemy there, and we get a... I'm not even going to compare that. The attack speed and the vampirism actually might be better than the extra 3 defense on that ring right now, considering the power of this shield. What? How about every resource? Would you like every resource? Yes, please, game. I would like every resource, thank you. First off, Monton. Let's get a mountain there. Rock. Rock. So Battlefield, I still want. I still like Battlefield, like right there. Another one right there. And Village. The Village seems harder. The Village admittedly seems more difficult for us. I think I might want it here. And I'm looking to do vaguely a similar creation to last time. Village to block the goblin spawns. So the goblin says spawns on an adjacent tile once a day. So if the village is there, how do I know if a tile will block spawns? Right? Like if a grove was in the position next to the goblin camp, would the grove actually block that goblin camp? Is it just any tile there that's not wasteland is gonna block? It's special for the village. Okay. Got it, got it. Did not know that uniquenesses. It's just what campfires and villages do. That actually might make it good. The only problem that I perceive here is that this village then is really hard to ascend with vampires, because I have to destroy the goblin village in order to put a vampire manor there, or a vampire manor here if I actually want to get the village to go to a noble court estate. Well, but I'd be able to put like a blood grove here. So village could be there, and then the vampires could be here. It's just vampires on the approach in no fights. Village, ransacked, ghouls, and then I have to push through the ruins all the way up until here. That actually seems even worse. Yeah, I think I might want the village, like, for healing after the crypts, and then eventually later turn it into something I'm also using as a vampire village. Do I think I'm gonna actually be able to turn it into a vampire village? Actually, hang on, no. Let's think about it from that direction. Can I even turn the village into anything? No? I think not. I think the answer is no. So I'll use it to block, and I'm not destroying it. Solved it. Figured it out in the end. Oh, quitting all the time. 4%. That's a lot of attacks. That's a lot of regen per second. 2.4. Take it proudly. Road lantern. So I was gonna put another road lantern here, and then put the Blood Grove further. I think I will hold up on that. Still seems like a good idea to me. There's the Vampire Mansion. I just don't think I can put that down yet. They're in the back line. It's the worst. Okay, another village rocks. How do I heal after going through one of them? Maybe I just heal, like I go, like, ruins village, ruins village, ruins village, ruins village. I'm gonna do it there. Bandit camp spawns right next to it. Oops. Jameson Space, thank you very much for the subscriptions. Enjoy your emotes in chat, and welcome back to the Republic. Vampire Mansions, I think we hold. Keep going. And by hold, I think I mean we delete the enemies. Hello! The resources they drop for us are ridiculous. This is 250, 240 plus more max HP, 239 max more HP, as well as damage to all, counter and evasion, good stats. Also a Dirk for just better damage and better stats across the board, basically. Good, good, good. Wait, mine is pick. What's this? The best weapon if you get in a fight with a mountain. Any other rock won't have a chance against it either, of course. +1 more preserved pebbles when passing through the campfire tile. Neat. So this is, I imagine, you know, a piece of equipment that we were seeing before we came into this run. A supply item. Neat. Neat, 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 neat. I think we can persist for at least another round. Looks like the harpy might get in the future for us. Way lower regen. Yeah. Yep, so we will be able to fight the harpy through this line. Night TV. Did the harpy have to be the quest goal though? Foresight gets the predicted buff every 3 seconds, which allows it to ignore direct damage once. It's also got hardening, gets +4 defense for 3 seconds after being hit, and it can buff. That is a really bad enemy to get more HP. Possibly one of the all-time worsts. Thankfully, the longer we are in battle, the more powerful the warrior is going to get, so we may have kind of like a little bit of a technique to fight against that. Speed and vampirism versus the damage to all, evasion and counter. Actually prefer the attack speed and vampirism on that one, thank you. I'll be taking that. Roadlamp the Third. What? Hello level. Article of Protection is here, as well as Blade of Dawn. We've seen those two before. Battering Ram. The hero rushes into battle head on, and his first attack has a 75% chance to stun each enemy for 1 second. I like that. But also the AoE. But also the health. It's all good. I think I need additional help with AoE at the moment. I'm gonna take the Blade of Dawn. I'm gonna nuke the bandit camp. Get rid of that. I almost want to put another road lantern here just to minimize the amount of rat wolves can even spawn in the grove. And I'm going to do it as well, because why not? Please give me a treasury. I think I've earned one now, frankly. Dawnblade. High defense and evasion. We take it. There it is. The mythical extra ruins. It could go in either of these two places, I think. I'm gonna go with that. I really need a blood grove and I haven't gotten one yet, which is getting increasingly terrifying. I almost feel like I just need to put all of the meadows down at this point. I don't want to, but the game is not giving me a choice. Oh my god, the blood grove, thank you. Vampirism 8%. With some extra regen, a little bit more max HP and some defense. Yep. I think that one's actually worth it for us. Getting good resources though. Pure damage and attack speed. Way better on that. So don't have to worry, we'll replace it instantly. Bandit time. Attack speed and vampirism as well as extra defense, losing the evasion. Happy with that. My god, you actually have to give me a treasury at some point. Oh, I didn't see the bandits effects. Right. Anytime I see a unique enemy, I should see their effects. Got it. 5, 6, 6 in hand. There you go. Second blood grove covering more of an area over there. Okay, okay, some of these meadows just need to go down now. Put 2 of them over there. Do I run at this point? I think not, right? Not until I get a treasury, at least. Extra counter. The shield is regen per second, lower attack speed, extra counter. Don't care about those. Blood groves can help you turn that into a vamp village now. Yeah, that is the thing that I was pre-planning towards, right? So this blood grove covers this village. This blood grove covers this village. Just in case I want to just in case I feel powerful enough at any point to be able to pop the vampire merchants next to them and try and ascend. I don't think it's gonna happen. Full stop. Oh no, crazy things have. I'm going to erase this, so if I do want to put the vampire mansion, I can just put it there rather than having to knock out this entire loop. I know I can turn them after the loop. It's just, oh, hang on. Oh my god, that's so many meadows. Why? What? Oh, it's so hard to find places for these. Yeah. Probably don't care about. Yeah, still don't care about that. Damn it. Another rock for here. Which gives us a goblin camp. The goblin camp is now going to be spawning into the ruins. Just for fun. I don't understand. There is a treasury in this deck, I'm certain. I put it in there personally. 10 defense from this ring. Yeah, you know what? 10 more defense. I think it's worth it. There's the Oblivion. I will destroy the Goblin camp with that, so I don't have to fight them along with the Scotch Worms the entire time. Oh my god, there's a boss Scotch Worm! Alright, so Ratwolf has gnawing, 20% chance to cause bleeding that deals 20 damage for every attack for the next 3 seconds, and Nimble ignores damage to all. I also have regen per second to 3.6 over here, just in case I think that'll save me. I don't think it will. Got a quest done. Higher attack speed, more regen per second, pure damage. Sure, we'll do that. Evasion of 18%, as well as higher max HP. Sure, we'll do that too. Can I live? Now the blood grows is after me. Oh, oops. Okay. I think I need the evasion percentage if I'm gonna live at all. Well, hang on. Hang on. I think I should just get out of here. I lose the minus pick if I don't take that though. Please don't kill me. Vampirism of 13% versus the evasion. I need the vampirism now. Just micromanaging my way out of that battle. Okay. Can I win another loop after this? Here comes the harpy. Yeah. Can I kill a harpy? Vampirism with my defense and regen? Maybe. Gimme. Yes. Yes, we can kill a harpy. Can I do anything else past that? Absolutely not. Of course not. Let's leave. Retreat. I'm taking the miners pick with me. Beat a hasty retreat. Okay. Back in town, we have the field kitchen, which we can continue. There's the mud hut, which we can form, which we still don't particularly care about. Let's go to the supply. Drop a tool in for more preserved pebbles when passing through the campfire space. I think I'm just going to take the upgrade to the campfire's healing power as well. That's becoming a lot more important. Congratulations, yo. These new cauldrons will make life better, not just for you, but for the whole camp. To celebrate, you can write down a new recipe. Get 4 potatoes and half a block of cheese, mixed together with a pot of sour cream and bake for an hour. Only fried eggs are easier on tasters than this. I don't trust you. Fried eggs are exceptionally easy. It's 2 ingredients. Egg and fried. What do I do for my next expedition at this point? I mean, I can go back out on the land for the 3. But I feel like I may be more successful if I attempt to just go for another warrior going through these lands. Similarly focused on attempting to get maximum power out of ruins. Just eat it all into a pot and then it goes. You probably want the spies, lots of cards for fairly easy enemies. I end up with too many cards sometimes. Spider kicker. I think I'm gonna take the warrior out on a run for the 2nd. Yeah. Let's take the warrior out for another expedition into the 2nd chapter in order to try and get the extra resources to get the intel center after this run. Also in this run, we are going to be focusing on trying to get as many resources as possible out of the ruins. I'm actually kind of fine with coming home early if it looks like the run doesn't have the legs to continue legging along like a run do. Ring slot skill of its 10 counter, or press that at the base for a while. That was human English. My best impersonation of human English. Baby, that's a vampire mansion and grove. I think I will immediately try and plan out my grove, vampire mansion, and village. So I want to get it out as quickly as possible. So grove here for blood grove there. I mean, a single grove here gives me the ability to make 2 blood grove areas. And then do I need the vampire out yet? No. A bit of pure damage on the shield. Whoop. And a spider cocoon in village. So village. Wait, hang on. We can immediately start doing this. I'd get the quest and then I'd immediately lose the quest. Do I want to fight the ghouls in the first cycle? It almost seems like I do. try that. And then for Spider Cocoon, thinking like the end of the course might be a reasonable position for them. Grove and Meadows will hold onto those still. I don't think I need the second Grove down yet. So it's a very difficult early fight. I'm certain we've taken on here. However, better ring, better armor. May set us up for success. I know the first one didn't give us any adjacency bonuses just yet, but it'll pay off. Okay, so first loop of the ransacked village. Everything went really well. Can hardly be dissatisfied. Another spider. I'm gonna put that in the second position. 2 spiders at the very end. Two more defense instead of the max HP. That's actually significantly more powerful at this point, I imagine. Yes! Oh my god! Yes and yes! Early Oblivion, early Mountain Peak. With a mountain on its adjacency, Oblivion for the Goblin camp, and a treasury that I can begin in a different corner. Let's go there. Yeah, because then the meadows will still be blooming. Like this one here will bloom, and then this one here will still bloom. Another blooming meadow. It's good to actually be able to get these out rather than have to hold them until almost the end of time. So where I wanted to put the ruins was going to be like here, basically after we had the cozy camp, but it was just going to be just a string of ruins. Is anything dissuading me from that idea, or do I just commit? So the Scorchworms are ranged. They can fight in one space over. That is to say, one adjacent space, which means I think I start here. A string of ruins stacks the worms up for support. So I start here, and if it's only adjacent, then worm, space, empty. Worm, space, empty. Worm! I think we got it. I think that's at least the general plan to start with here. Plum, a little bit more defense on that one. I'd personally not recommend putting ruins behind a campfire. If I'm not mistaken, they'll join the boss fight. In anticipation of that, I'll hold on to a Oblivion just in case I need it for that. Okay, Shield of Faith. I really want to activate that. Hero deals 0.5 damage for every potion used since this trait is taken. Actually, I think we take Strong Aftertaste as early as you can. Give it its best possibility. Give it the most chance to prove itself here. Place with the duck. Yeah, that evasion's significantly better for us. The ring of 13% vampirism, how did I not wear that? I've got a lot of groves that I'm holding on to, and I don't want to hold on to them. Fighting rat wolves is good for me. I put one here. So I can put a blood grove in this position. I don't think I need to place the rest yet. Grove by the ruins? I don't think so, because I want to put my next ruins in this space, so if there's a grove here, the ruins will join that fight. This is just going to be a blank wasteland space. Road Lantern, though? Road Lantern also looks like it could be a reasonable kind of spawn here. But that's where the Blood Grove's got to be. Road Lantern, also ransacked village here. I mean, that's going to be the Countlands soon, though. I think I'm going to hold on to all of these at the moment. Nothing is really demanding immediate usage. I mean, except for this grove, this ruin. Hell yes. Oblivion, we don't need just yet. Try Buckler and Somersault traits. I think you'll like them together. We'll see if they start appearing next to one another. I really liked the trait that I managed to pick up earlier, the Strong Aftertaste. Just, like, if I'm ever going to get the opportunity to sample it to its fullest extent, surely it will be here in this run, where we are trying to push it to the limit. Past the point of no return. Push the limit, now you're going to learn. Hit the limit, now you're going to learn? Something like that. It's the right amount of syllables, no less. This one I think I'm just going to fill out now. Attack speed and vampirism on a shield, as well as attack speed on the armor. Great both pickups. May want to try and limit the number of worms. Yes. That has appeal. Let's go with a road lantern here for both of these ruins. Rocket up something fierce out in the other direction. What happens if you use an Oblivion to break the full treasury? I don't know if there's anything that does. However, the treasury is currently spawning me guardians to fight. I could theoretically destroy it, I just have no reason to believe that you should. Evasion, pure damage, higher damage. Just easy to replace though. Another meadow battlefield? I do like battlefield. It's just I don't really want to limit my spacing yet. Not the treasury itself. I'm curious if it works like a giant mountain. Like if I get to destroy other things around the treasury and then replace them. I don't think so either. The treasury itself makes sense that it wouldn't work like that, in that it empties. I'm gonna put that there. Ghost? Prime matter? I can put that spider cocoon there and literally just waste the spider cocoon as well as get that meadow blooming. But it also makes me feel better because it's a block of tiles and they're unbroken and now it looks neat. Some optimization will have to be made around the idea of things looking neat eventually. I think I'll hold the cocoon. Form over function? What if its form is a function, and its function over function, but form just is also? Grove? Hold. Spider cocoon, even more runes. Double road lantern, as little as I can get in this. I like this as a layout for the ruins. I think this is really neat. God. So I know this battlefield was going to go... Wait. Hang on. On an adjacent tile each loop. I don't want to create blood clots in that space there. I could if I wanted to, though. Actually, what if I did? And then the next Hungry Grove goes there. So the play would be putting a grove here, and then that grove can't get... You'll be able to cover up the grove spot with a ruin. Oh. Blood path. So I can't replace the blood path with... Yeah, okay, I can't replace it now. So the ruins needs to go first rather than the battlefield. Oh well. It happened. What can I do now? I guess put another road lantern in the same position. Could have been worse. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Can blood paths be oblivioned? I do not know. Perhaps it is time to find out. I assume it would just clear like the enemies on that space, but I don't know what it would do to the space itself. Yeah, there's no enemies on the space. It looks like I can delete it like that. But then I lose the oblivion that I've been holding. I haven't put my second village down. As soon as I do that, immediately it's going to spawn the bandits. Oh my god. Well, gonna start losing them. Okay. We should probably start playing some of these meadows now. Two meadows down there. Another meadow across this side, another meadow across the other side. I mean, both of those seem reasonable. All max HP as well as attack damage to all enemies, especially considering how many enemies we are facing at all times, basically. Seems nice. More counter and evasion versus the vampirism. I like the vampirism right now. The Oblivion is very much living dangerously, but that's okay. It didn't have much longer to live like that anyhow. Hey! Treasury, finally. Can I place down these two meadows now? I think so. Comfy with that. And very comfy with spider cocoons being the things that start getting deleted here. There's our second village. Grove and a level. 5% chance for a chest to spawn on top of a killed enemy. Blissful ignorance back from the dead. As well as second thoughts. You get a new choice. 3 traits. I think I go second choice here. Second thoughts. Card sharp. 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. Does not work for golden cards. Oof. 10% chance of stunning, upon hit of stunning a target for 1 second, as well as the article of protection. I'm gonna go card sharp. I haven't done that yet. Now, village number the first one. I lost my vampire mansion. Dang it. Village number the first one still do go here though. That's where the blood grove was gonna go. I needed that for blood grove reasons. Another road lantern. I mean, it's really there. We would want it. We'll see if I get another Oblivion in time to deal with the bandit camp as I would like to. Finally, Count's Land. They have evolved. Vampirism, pure damage, and higher damage by itself. Love it. Spear seems decent. Attack speed up, counter up, as well as higher damage. I think we're just getting such good rewards from killing the... Oh my god. I think we're getting such good rewards from killing these snakes, as well as such good resources from killing these snakes, that this is making a really, really efficient path. Ring. I'm not even gonna read it. It's good. It is gooder than what I currently had. 2 extra defense on top of that, as well as the pure damage to vampirism. Okay, that's better. Again for the armor. Same. Ooh, blood clot. Okay, submerger. Hides below the ground and attack, after every 2 attacks, cannot be targeted until it attacks again. Submerged, cannot be targeted. Go. That's all it's doing. Yeah, the positioning of the ruins is very demanding. But if you can get it off to a good start, it looks like it just continues. Oh, antique wardrobe. Got another item. I'll look at that in just a sec. A beautiful antique wardrobe, a silent witness of several generations of fashion. Heals 5 HP each time a new item is equipped. Super neat. Does this, so do we effectively have this run? And then after this, it goes back to town and then we have it for the rest of the time as long as it's slotted? Am I interpreting that correctly? Or do we only have it after it's slotted back in town? Do we have it if it's slotted? Like, the things we've slotted back in town, we have access to those at all times, right? That's what's, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. Another meta? Only after it's back in town. Good. Okay. All's working well then. There's the extra vampire mansion for this village to be ransacked. So we've got 3 more loops. Oh god, do we even have 3 more loops? Possibly not total. Rock, the mountain gave itself back. Oh, so did the rock. That's working pretty well. Don't need to care about the rest of the equipment over there. Cool. Oh, did you have to give the quest to the flesh golem? Just asking for a friend. I'm going to obliviate this space. Oh, Oblivion gave itself back! Oh, that was all incredible? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So Oblivion gave itself back, so now I can put the ruins there safely. Get ruined. We're looking to continue, like, the rock periphery up here, I guess. Just in case any of those respawned in the hand. Vampire Mansion. We'll hold that in hand as long as we can. Treasury. Treasury. Looks like it's probably best placed over there at the moment. Battlefield, Spider Cocoons, Oblivion. Second Oblivion for the Bandit Camp? I think so. Just prep. For the Blood Grove that intends to go there. Beauty. I don't think I'm going to place the battlefields. Kind of want them gone. Damage wall, vampirism, evasion. It's slightly better. It's just better enough. Significantly better. Why did that slime have to spawn there? Attack with shield. Yeah, somewhat. Okay, rock. Just get myself another goblin camp for company. No! Harvey, why? You didn't have to spawn there, I promise! Well escaped. Ruins. I can literally just immediately put notes. And I'm gonna do it as well. That's the worst part. Stop escaping! Stop escaping, you cowards! Damage to wall, as well as pure damage, as well as defense. I do like pure damage. Whoa, hang on! When did these get all the way down here? More attack speed, but significantly better still. Way high defense. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for the higher piece of armor in those. Blood Grows the Ruin stops him from escaping. It does. The only problem is, like, I'm trying to optimize around putting road lanterns down in the area rather than those. And it's much more difficult to optimize around the adjacencies for both of those to be there and overlapping on each. Please allow me to pause. Please! Let me plan. Thank you. Okay. 2 meadows. 2 Yol. Another Oblivion over in the same area. Good. Doing so well that I've only gotten the potion, the potion buff once, unfortunately. Oh god. That is the worst. If you pause mid-fight, it will auto-pause at the end of it. Ah, that must be what's happening. I seem to be automatically, accidentally restarting it consistently. Just good lighting in the area, I guess. And here I thought this combat was going to be worse. Way higher max HP, good defense as well. Sure. Stop hitting me! Stop it, I'm not that adorable. I'm not made out of Flesh Mountain. Another blood grove available basically wherever I want it. The reason I haven't put down the groves is because I don't think I need them. That's true, the previous fight did use some potions. Huge value in that. So it's counter or evasion there. Yeah, keep counter. Personally, at least. Level up time. There's all the Oblivion again if I really wanted them. Armor defenses increased by 1 after each loop, I think is probably the best for us. %5 chance for a chest to spawn on top of a killed enemy. No, that's just not as important as skilled armor at this point. By any stretch of the imagination. Let's get another mountain out in position. I should probably start building mountains out in this way as well. Better go down. I want all of these resources to go, please. I don't need them. Just wipe out my hand. Give me too many items at the same time, please. Another village, though. I would only be using it for healing and quests, basically. Wait, I could totally just put a village, like, in between these wasteland spaces. Because it doesn't spawn battles unless there's, like, a ransacking of the village. I could put them up here so before we get to the cozy camp, we heal a bit. No, I like this kind of, like, intermittent play. Sleep well, silly. Thanks for tuning in. Where the bandits? Yeah, if I place the other village at this point, I'm going to get the bandits. I should maybe wait until I have Oblivion in hand before I do that then. Another ruins there. I think I've played enough ruins. I don't think I need another one at this point. More meadows and mountains. That'll do. I was worried I was going to find another treasury that I might be able to use in time. And it seems those worries were perfectly well founded. Let's get even more mountains further up. Ah, right. The mountains spawned the goblins. I didn't want the goblins either. Oops. Our new sword is slightly more damage, does pure damage, has evasion and higher attack speed. Better. Significantly. Oh yeah, the goblins are already blocked. They can't go into the village. Of course, I forgot about that. The bandits uniquely that can go into villages even when, so, you know, quote unquote blocked. 28% attack speed on that armor. Oh, on that ring. It's just too good. Okay. Village number 2. Destroy the bandits immediately. Can't be too mad about that. Decent vampirism, decent higher damage. Whoop. Even better. Needn't have used the first at all. Evasion and vampirism is still going to be pretty good stats for us at that point. Where are we even putting road lanterns at this point? It may not even matter. I think we are beyond the point that it does. Huge attack speed on the armor, as well as vampirism and regen. Yeah, I don't think I need the road lantern at all. I think this run has just done basically as much as it needs to have done and is doing it really well. One of those ones where there doesn't seem to be that much to say. Alright. Slightly higher level armor again. Lose our attack speed. We get 7% on the counter, 10% vampirism. Same regen though. I think I actually prefer the attack speed. Just in this instance. And then pure damage, damage to wall, defense, and regen per second. That is way better than the attack speed actually on the other ring. Too many statistics to turn down as much as I really desperately wanted to. One more rock there. Here. Wait, I might not be able to place anything until I have enough. Another meadow there. Okay, so it's mountain, meadow, meadow. One more mountain. Oh my god, the mountain's just constantly being given back. One more meadow. There's nothing else I could just drop there, right? I think not. Pure defense. 31 defense? That's a lot. That'll replace our shield. One more meadow. That's what I've been waiting for the whole time. If you ignore all of the other things I've been waiting for at other periods. Hey! Found it! Time to spam cards? Oh, I guess, yeah. Road lantern. There? Careful for warm support on the boss. Yeah, I think I actually just gave them that. I didn't keep an Oblivion card for it here. Oh well. Spider Cocoon, Grove, Treasury. Treasury! Another village will just give it a bandit camp nearby. I think. Don't need to put down another Blood Groves. Apparently, there's no reason to even put down the spider groves there. Sure, done. Anyone want to give me an Oblivion for that final space? 32% attack speed. Anyone holding out with an Oblivion here? Come on. Now's the final moment to speak up. Grab a hold your piece. Time to stay. Yep. Hang on. Could you please stop? Please, hear me out. What, you again? Is this the Lich's magic? You don't look like an undead, but I don't have any other explanation. Omicron, the dead sorcerer. I remember now. Did you kill him? I spent so long with him trying to explain the emptiness of his knowledge, sharing my vision. I'll miss these attempts to set him on a righteous path. And no, it has nothing to do with his magic. Then how? Forget it. I don't care. Thank you for the offer. I refuse. You're just scared. You want to know if I'm really telling the truth, right? If you knew the Maker is really the one who returns everything to Oblivion, would you accept it and submit? Are you asking out of curiosity? Let me think. I'm asking because I want to help you. To tell the truth, even knowing you're right wouldn't change a thing. Why? It is literally the will of the Maker. You're telling me all this nonsense just because you're unable to comprehend it all. How can you still resist, knowing this is his will? I don't know. That's how we're made to be, I guess. Knowing that I will oppose you again and again. Maybe someday we'll be able to continue this conversation, but not today. For now, I am filled with anger. Is it righteous anger? It is righteous anger. Yeah, we are significantly less powerful than the last time we were here. Obviously, they have backup as well. I've got healing bots that can heal me, and every time they heal me, they're making me more powerful, but it's probably not as much as I would need. Okay, yeah, don't give worm support to the bosses, is what I'm learning here. Quite. It was one of the first things I did as well. I had an out planned too in the whole Oblivion strat. Is this actually going to end up working out? Like, our potions and the duration of the fight? Unacceptable! You can rage all you want. Your rage won't stop me. I am enraged, but not at you. I was given such power, but I'm unworthy. I can't convince even a single fool to lower his weapon. One more servant of God shall perish because of me. This is it. I'm burning your body for this. I'm burning your body this time. Farewell to you. Burn me, cut me to pieces, bury me. There's no difference. I'm the faith itself. Do you think you can kill faith? No. But I think that I've learned a lot about you. I'll have faith. I'll have faith in this world. And I'll believe in my success. Gift of Blood, the hero may strike the target with blood lightning. Each attack, the chance is a mystery. 25% chance that any enemy will have one less ability in combat, no effect on bosses. And Skilled Architect for the extra XP. I'm gonna go Gift of Blood, just because it seems new and neat and different. I think I could probably stay here for a little bit of time as well. Okay. First off, we need to upgrade. So 2.4% Regen as well as damage to wall. Great. Shield, 24 defense, pure damage and damage to wall and defense. Great. Counter and evasion as well as lower defense. No, I actually prefer the damage to wall of the other equipment there. Perfect. There we go with the bandit camp. I do wonder how much of a problem vents are really going to end up being here for us. If at all. I have so many quests! The real treasure will just be wiping away the enemies in the backline, though. Perfect. Hey, speaking thereof. Higher damage, as well as extra counter. Some pure damage too. Slightly better, but not hugely. Got 2 villagers here just to block chest spawns in both locations. I'd suggest not equipping anything to maximize metal gain. That seems reasonable. Or at least equipping as little as I possibly can get away with. I'm getting a lot out of it as well. Oh, got a level. Article of protection, battering ram, treasure hunter. I guess battering ram, just because the other ones I don't think would have been impactful at all for us. Hey, kitchen knife, new item. Oh my god. Treasury, and I probably have the ability to pop it too. Meadow, 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 meadow. Sure, line of 3 rocks. There we go. Oh, there's still a treasury in the middle, and unfortunately, it's just gonna be really difficult to place things around it. Expansion. How close am I to maxing things out? I can take home from this, I think, 20 total full resources? No, it's 20 of each resource I can take home a full. Okay. I think I'm just going to max out my stable metal, possibly food supply, and then bounce. Getting a lot of these oblivions. Specifically because we've got these oblivions as well. Because what I'm slightly low on metamorphosis. I don't have a huge amount of, so I'm going to oblivion, allow it to recreate, oblivion, allow it to recreate. Let's replace those. Bunch more metamorphosis for us. I don't think I get resources for playing out the rest of these, or if I do, I don't know. Might as well do though. I'd still probably try and make them bloom because they give extra resources that way. All right. Leave this loop or next loop? I think it's next loop. I think I can do one more loop easily. just immediately forgot about the treasury. I don't think I can fill all of those spaces in the middle. Because, like, I'll try. I'll put the meadows down near them first. Stop escaping. Let me kill you, you cowards. Counter damage. Oh, okay. Okay, so like road lantern, road lantern. Evasion damage per second. Yeah, the evasion's still probably significantly better for us, unfortunately. Okay. Road lantern into... Let me have the ability to use this after the rest of the battle. Beautiful. Treasury done. We managed. Oh my god, there's literally... Ugh! Why? I don't need this many. Sure. There's Spider Grove there. Gonna be strange trying to find the rest of those. Just everything being position locked over there. Alright, bandits. Absolutely no fear. They're nothing. Even more mountains. Okay. Will I even? Okay. The meadows is gonna have to go in that position, unfortunately. Never mind, it's gonna be a mountain. Oh my god, we got so many mountains. Stop. It's too many mountains. Can I get an Oblivion card before we have to actually tackle this space, though? Two more meadows available for... Sure. Those positions will do. Village that slot. So if I put a village there, it would just delete them because they're already there? That surprises me. I got the Oblivion anyway. Okay, sure. Well, let's start. I could Oblivion that space. There we go. Goodbye, enemies. Got Oblivioned. Put a grove there, though. Meadows up near this. Rock here. Meadows next to it. Meadows next to it on the other side as well. More and more resources. I just don't think the game was ready for this. Garlic. The distinctive taste of garlic will make any food tastier. Nobody knows why vampires don't like garlic. Maybe it's a price they must pay for their extraordinary powers. +2 to heroes damage against all vampires, as well as a kitchen knife for +1 base HP, sorry, for each food item placed in your camp. Set them free. I think we've done it. We leave this loop. So the Blood Grove became a Hungry Grove for a moment there. When I destroyed the grove next to it and it didn't have anything to feast on, it becomes a different type of grove. Oh, I just went... I think I just decided to go for another loop. Oops. Oops, shrug. Pure defense. That's the defense on that. I think the stacking of the evasion on that as well is probably still going to be useful for us. I can't even place that. Like, there's... What are we going to place anymore? I'm just going to watch until it ends. That's true. This is a chance for me to farm papers if I just let all of the things leave. If anything goes wrong, I have the skulls. So the skulls of bosses that I fought previously give me the ability to leave regardless. Neat. That is to say, leave with all of my resources regardless of, you know, what happens. I was supposed to not be playing tiles, and then I did instead. Oops. Significantly higher damage. The vampirism with regen per sec. Yeah, we replace that. Johnny Dever says, my theory about garlic is that vampires actually love it. They started the rumor themselves to make people season themselves ahead of time. That is the Mega Brain move for it, though. Oh no, I would hate it if you put an apple in your mouth and roasted yourself under a fan-forced oven for 240 degrees. Oh, it's the worst. I think I'm gonna have the ability to fill up the entire rest of the board here. But could I maybe? Like if I was super dedicated to the task. It's the parts here that would be problematic. Like, basically road lanterns. I would need a bunch of road lanterns. I don't think I can do it. So, just wasted a bunch of books again. Oops. I'd be getting so many more books if I just let all of those die. Is there an achievement for filling every single slot with something? I don't know, but I'm assuming there may be. Hence my attempt here to fill everything. Alas, that just may not be in the cards for our run. Or this individual version of our run. There'll be other stuff later. It's a lot of mountains and rocks, though. Certainly getting closer. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I probably only have to loop like 1 or 2 more times, though. One, 2 more spaces for the meadows. And then after that, like, vampire villages can literally go in all of those locations and it works. spider cocoons could take some of the positions as well. See, it would have to mainly be done by spider cocoons. I guess I could do it with battlefields in spaces that have already been used. I think I run. I'm okay with this. These are the resources that I wanted. And boy, howdy, are they ever the resources I wanted. We also have one of the buildings here that we can already upgrade, the cemetery. You can resurrect the hero if you upgrade it. We'll revive the hero with 15 AP once during an expedition. Requires almost all of our stone to upgrade. Not going to be worth it at this point. There's a smelter. Intel Center. Hello. So here's what we know so far. The world consists of darkness and fragments of your memories, and it doesn't stay the same for long. Nothing is stable. But that's not completely true. There are some key memories that drastically change everything. As we keep notes of your expeditions, the pieces are starting to form a bigger picture. It'd be much easier if everything wasn't so shapeless. Remember, all knowledge is priceless, so please share it with us. And together, we'll decide how to use it best. Encyclopedia. Okay, so this will give us more information in general. Is this going to be a required thing for us to look through, or is it just useful? All information. So will this even maybe keep track of transforms into something useful after 3 loops, gives you a quest? So it doesn't tell me the village is going to become the ransacked village after a certain interaction, then becomes the Count's land after them. Or at least it doesn't look like it does. No one sowed it, no one harvests its crops, yet it's still here somehow. Defeats of blades. It's great for figuring out secret interactions. Right, okay, so yes, I see. Got it. It's overlaps here is the thing, right? So many of these I will have not unlocked, but I imagine if I've unlocked village but still haven't put it next to a vampire mansion, then the ransacked village will not show. And obviously the Count's land won't show until after I do it as well. Okay, so unfortunately that means I don't know whether or not these two are modifications of a swamp, or if they are things that I just haven't unlocked that go along the road. I'll understand that more over time, and as I flesh out all of the things the game is offering me directly as mechanics, I will then be able to go, okay, which of the mechanics must arise out of the interactions of the things I already have. It's good once you've unlocked all basic tasks. Yeah, that's basically what I was attempting to say, but said in 3 sentences and much less clearly, Lordran. Appreciate it. Slimes? My god. Prime Matter. What are you and why did you kill me on run number 1? Undead Cosmic has a soul. Creation, when killed, grants 3 random cards or a golden card. Fatalism and unlocks in further chapters. Higher abilities. Pitiful remains from its resource drops. And the creature beyond all comprehension. There are no words to fully describe it, and no words to describe it even partially. Both nothing and everything. Simultaneously. I don't think I immediately need to go through reading a trillion pieces of information here, but I do like that I have access to it. Now, next up, forest? This is the Lumberjack's domain, unlocks the forest and thicket cards. You can hear the majestic rustle of leaves from the edge of the camp. wow, it's a forest. Yep, a forest. Solid wood, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I get it. I know what a forest is. A shining example of perennial evergreen flora. Are you making fun of me? That's how a log or plank looks before it dies. So fascinating. Yep, definitely making fun of me. So the Lumberjack's Domain unlocks the Forest and Thicket cards. Let's have a look at those. Forest and Thicket cards. Will it immediately unlock those here for me too? Yes, it will. Forest. A thick forest. No one knows who or what could be lurking inside. It makes you a bit nervous. 1% to hero attack speed. Lich's Palace. Seen those before. It was Forest and something else. Did I unlock two things? Forest and something. And Thicket. So Thicket doesn't seem to be a card in the same variety. Hang on. Encyclopedia. Oh, Thicket is the same card. Oh, it's one of those, like, yeah, Mountain Rock. Okay, so I've unlocked Rock, which unlocks Mountain as well in the same run. If I play a run with Forest, it'll have Thicket. We'll see that when we're attempting to do the build. Look at your deck wrap. You saw Forest in the first run? But what? Maybe in the tutorial, but I don't. Have I had access to it the whole time? It does not appear so. There's also a desert. Desert heat burns everything in its path, not just you. Lowers every creature's HP by 0.5. That also has sand dunes as its next level afterwards. I'm gonna turn off Grove and Blood Grove. No, Grove, Blood Grove, and Ruins is one of my favorite things to do at the moment. Because if I go Ruins, yeah, okay, if I can find a C section, I can put a Ruins on the top of the sea, a Ruins on the right of the sea, and then I can put a Grove on the left of the sea, and then in the center, I can put a Blood Grove. That Blood Grove affects both Ruins. There's Ruin space, Grove. Ruins were exceptionally good for us last time. Let's get the desert. I do worry that I'm gonna run out of space to do stuff if I also leave Rock on. Perhaps a C-section? Do you have no points for natural birthing? Unfortunately not. Might want cut mountains and meadows. I guess a treasury can be surrounded by forests and thickets. Really depends what thickets do and what sand dunes do, but we don't know that just yet, unfortunately. So Village will still have the Vampire Mansions, Bloodgrove, Ruins. Yeah, I think I take Road Lantern out because the Bloodgrove is going to be covering the same spaces in adjacency to Ruins that the Road Lantern otherwise would have. Okay, I think that's how I'm gonna leave that to go. Is there anything else I want to do before I leave? So War Camp is not enabled yet, nor is the Lumberjack, but both of them are very nearby. Watchtower, however, I would have the ability to get. You can forget many things when leaving the camp, but you won't forget the arrows fired from here. One crossbowman will help you from each tower in battles on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Only applies to battles with normal enemies. You'll have to deal with the bosses yourself. You can build up to 4 towers. Actually, both that and the Crypt are both available. The Crypt with Necromancer as the new class. So I was thinking, because I've got the Intel Center now, I might want to go back to Rogue instead. So I don't think unlocking the new class immediately is something I need. Because I've already, like, effectively got the new class. I guess I could also make another forest, apparently. The Mud Hut is residence, furniture, or food to store. I don't think I need that yet either. All right, let's start with the Watchtower. That's a nice structure right there. Sturdy, reliable, useful. Keep telling this to myself over and over. I even almost believe it now. My boys can already see quite far in the dark fog. They'll support you in battle wherever a crossbow bolt can reach. And the civilians will sleep better at night. I can guarantee their safety. Makes crossbowmen stronger. Attack range is increased by a tile. So it will help you on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Do I really want to be helped on tiles adjacent to the campfire? Is that much? Not really, it doesn't look like. And then build again. I want to make another forest. For the extra nothing. For the extra nothing that it provides. I thought it was providing a base bonus to all of my characters, like 1% attack speed or something like that. Fine. It doesn't. That's okay. Crafts, don't need those, but we can still go to the supply and drop these in where they are required. Great.